It's a stormy night in 1622, off the coast of Florida. A massive Spanish galleon battles, fierce winds, and towering waves. Laden with tons of gold and silver, Nuestra Señora de Atocha is heading back to Spain. But she never makes it. A hurricane strikes, without mercy. Her masts are torn apart, her rudder destroyed, and within minutes, she's dragged into the deep. Over $500 million worth of treasure sinks into the ocean, and with it, her location is lost forever, or so the world believed. More than 350 years later, one man rose to challenge history. His name was Mel Fisher, a lifelong diver, a man who trained over 60,000 students at his diving school in California. When he heard the legend of the Atocha, he left everything behind, moved his family to Florida, and made it his mission to find the world's most valuable lost treasure. Before we dive into today's journey, take a moment, support the channel by subscribing, hitting the bell icon so you never miss a story. Like the video and share it so more curious minds can join this adventure. Are you ready? Let's begin. With nothing but a small boat and a couple of metal detectors, he started searching in a place called Matacum Keys, mentioned in several old documents. But after a full year and more than 100,000 miles covered, he found nothing. He's crazy, they said. There's no way he'll ever find it. But Mel had a secret weapon. A historian named Eugene Lyon. Lyon traveled to the Spanish archives in Seville and uncovered a document written just 4 years after the Atocha sank. It mentioned a completely different location, the Marquesas Keys, over 100 miles from where Mel had been searching. The crew moved immediately. But the deeper water brought a massive problem. Zero visibility on the seafloor. That's when Mel got creative. He rigged 2 large tubes to the boat's propellers, pushing clear water from the surface down to the seabed, flushing away the mud and revealing what lay buried beneath. In 1971, the sand cleared and a massive anchor appeared. It wasn't treasure, but it was the first sign. Soon came dishes, nails, cannonballs, swords, fragments of a long-lost ship. The crew mapped every discovery, drawing circles on a chart. Over time, a clear line began to form, and they believed the mother lode of treasure lay at the end of that line. 2 years passed. Still, no major find. And Mel's money was running out. Then, in 1973, just a few hundred feet from the anchor, they found it. Silver coins and 3 massive silver bars, worth over $100,000. But were they from the Atocha or her sister ship? They turned to the original manifest. Each bar recorded by weight and serial number, and the engravings matched. It was the Atocha. They were on the right path. Funding returned. Coins were cleaned, sold. The hunt resumed, now with sonar. Then, another breakthrough. 9 bronze cannons, each one engraved with the name Atocha. But that night, tragedy struck. One of the crew's boats capsized. 3 team members were lost, including Mel's own son. 3 more years, no new discoveries. The trail had gone cold. But Mel never gave up. He spoke often of a mysterious document, a survivor's account, claiming an admiral had smuggled 70 pounds of the world's purest Colombian emeralds. No one knew where Mel had read it, but he believed in it completely. Then, after 8 years of legal battles, Mel won in court. The Florida government had tried to claim the treasure, but Mel was awarded 100% ownership. By the late 70s, he had spent over $6 million. And still, the treasure had not been found. But that was about to change. In 1983, on a routine outing, the crew's magnetometer lit up. Divers checked and found strange metal objects. Southeast of the original line, a second trail had begun. Perhaps a second hurricane had scattered the wreckage. For years, they followed this new path. Small clues led them forward. Then, on July 20th, 1985, exactly 10 years after the tragic deaths, a faint shape appeared on sonar. 2 divers entered the water. One of them, Greg Wareham, on a hunch, swam 100 yards to the side, and there it was. An 80-foot-long shipwreck. Silver bars stacked high, chests of coins, gold glinting under the light. They had found it. After 16 years, Mel Fisher had discovered the mother lode. Inside the wreck, a thumb-sized emerald worth over $800,000. Then another, worth more than $1 million. Eventually, over 2,000 uncut emeralds were uncovered. Mel's story was true. Mel Fisher became a legend, a symbol of obsession, grit, and unshakable belief. Would you spend 16 years, millions of dollars, and suffer personal loss? All for a treasure you might never find? Mel Fisher did, and in doing so, he made history.